0739 110 and let me know how you going on, how you holding up, because as you can see, your girl is always glowing. Your girl is always having a healthy skin, not glowing. Remember, guys. So today, what for today is matrix. I will let you know later what matrix means, but in matrix in slang means cool, good, all the fine things. But on the layman's language, matrix means the cultural, social, or political environment in which something develops, or a mass of fine-grained rock in which gems, crystals, or fossils are embedded. If you see me, I am this person who tends to tap on the source of crystals, because crystals are what are made, and they're gems. And as you know, a girl is a gem. So without further ado, let's get on to tea time. Today we're going to be talking about our new brand ambassador in town. That is Nikita Kering. She is the latest brand ambassador of Fenty Beauty. Like we all know, I told you guys, I give you the latest teas. I don't give you something stale. So we know that Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skincare was launched on May 27th. We had a lot of people going there, but the main brand ambassador who was selected by Robin Fenty herself was Nikita Kering. So we all got to see. I tell you, there has been a lot of bars going through this weekend with Kinashod Arwa reviewing all the people's dresses, and it was just, I don't know, I can't really comment, because really, what would you have wanted them to wear? While going to such an event, we get to go to an event and we want to wear our best. Because we're going in there. Yes, Rihanna is not there in person, but she's watching. So we have to tap in and we have to know that we are our best. I'm throwing no shade, but there's only one person I am going to throw shade at. Allow me to do so, because I am going to call you Maria. If you don't know who Maria is, Pole kwako, forget about it. So Maria decided to wear skin tight. Skin tight, really? Okay, that is the one that had me gone the most, because really, why would you do that? And skirt, okay, this quote unquote, this was Shanora was saying, this was a wrap skirt. Okay, that was the most funniest thing, but I'm not throwing shade here, but we have dresses, we have nice things you can wear while going to such an event, because trust you me, people get to watch, people get to see, and next time they won't want to call you because they know you'll come wearing like a toddler. That was the toddler vibes. Sorry, but I got toddler vibes. On to our next story. We're talking about, this is a very sad story, because it's out of the usual. We get to see people taking out their lives. It's not normal. Why would you, this God-given life, we have a lot of things to be grateful for. Why would you decide that you go and electrocute yourself? Why? How? So there was a man in Nakuru. This man is said to be depressed, and what happened was he went, climbed the power stations. You see these power sources that is Nakwanga Kubwa, the big ones here, the ones that I don't know, they're from here to Mombasa or what, but I know they pass somewhere around our home. So you get to see these people. What they did was, this person really, what he did was climbed on top of it and touched the live wire, and he was electrocuted. Actually, there's a video for it, but we're not going to play it, because actually maybe while watching it, I was just holding I don't like getting such things in my life, getting sad things. I love all the good vibes. I know you do too, but I really don't know what to say here, because it's so sad. Rest in peace. But it said that the mother had died like 2 weeks ago, and what had happened was, I think he was depressed, and also he just left home, left the wife, and went. So like 300 meters from home, he gets to kill himself. It's sad because we get to lose you. Yes, you've left us wondering, maybe you're at peace now, but that is not the death I'd want to have, because it is not the death. Sorry, let's just stop there because it's too sad for my energy. Okay, on our next story, we're talking about something nice. That is, Rick Ross confirms he is dating her Mr. Mobeto, the newest couple in town. So these people were on a live, and as you can get to see, like, let's say me, I'm live with my boo, and I'm like, let's talk about our life, let's talk about things. And people got to question and they got to answer. And one of the questions was that, are you guys dating? Is it official? Because earlier on we had seen some trending video that they were together at some club, they were having some booby time, and it was one of the best times. So Hamisa Mobeto was asked the question and they confirmed that they are dating. And as we know, Hamisa Mobeto and Rick Ross are now partnering with Belair. And it's such a nice thing because as couples, we get to make money together. Why not? Babe, are you watching? Okay, on our next story, we're going to be talking about Bahati Sopha's 1 million YouTube subscribers. It is such a joy for him because we know he's a Mathare, the mtoto wa Mathare, mtoto wa mama. He has come from a very humble beginning, and him growing up and also achieving such big milestones. He's also aspiring to be Mathare MP, and I wish he gets it, because if there are some people I would lobby for, it's him. But one of the many things that can make him get to the 1 million subscribers, we all know he had a reality TV show later on with Diana V. Oh, why did I forget about Diana V, girl? Okay, what happened was, I think the week earlier, Diana B had released a collaboration with a hubby called Sweet Love. I know love is sweet. I will talk about love anytime, anywhere, because if you ask me, love is the only way you can nurture someone. While unakelelesha mtu alafu unamkelelesha na upendo, it hits different. Yeah, so we get to see we get to see Bahati. Bahati has gone, he's among the second person. He's the second person after Otile Brown, yeah. He's the one who got to get there, and yeah, 1 million YouTube subscribers, we're going there. Actually, Sauti Sol would have gotten there if not Azimio scandals and all that. But kudos to you, Bahati. Keep on producing good content. Tell your wife, I am here. I am Stacy Atieno, and Yes, so on our last story, we're going to be talking about Piera Peculiar Pish. This girl, I don't even know what to say, but please comment and tell me your ideas. She is from the LGBTQ community, meaning she's a lesbian, and she's asking for a donor, and this donor is going to be paid 80K, but for deposit first, he's going to get a 40K, and he should be from the 4 tribes, that is Alduo, Amasai, Ameru, and the other one. Comment down, because I know you have seen it. Okay, so it's such a weird thing. Okay, I will also want a sperm donor, but don't you think we get to do a lot of things. It's so controversial because it makes her privy to what people are going to say, privy to what people's ideas, people's thoughts, and it's not such a nice thing if they interfere somehow. But me, I'm telling her, go girl, you know what you want, and you will get the best person, because I know by now, of course, she has someone. She has already found someone. A lot of people who are willing to do that for free. Yeah, guys. So we're going on a very short break. We'll be right back with your skincare trainer, because we have to get those healthy skin. Don't forget, while going on break, take your water. I'll be right back. I'm your host, Stacy Atieno.
Kenyatta University will host over 2,000 student athletes from all over Africa for the 10th edition of the Federation of Sports University FASU Games from 6th to 10th June 2022 at the main campus of Thika Highway. Athletes will compete in athletics, soccer, badminton, karate, chess, handball, tennis, swimming, taekwondo, volleyball, and 5 demonstration sports. The soccer tournament will be used to qualify Africa's representative to the FISU University World Cup Soccer 2023 in Xinjiang, China. There will be a Vice-Chancellor Symposium on 2nd and 3rd June to discuss games and the theme, the role of university sports as a vehicle for institutional development. Come and catch all the actions at the Kenyatta University Sports Ground. Entrance is absolutely free.
What's up, people? How are you doing? My name is Katali Kenya, and I will be bringing you the full packed entertainment show in the 254. Talk about trending topics on the Industry 411.
When these people were doing the things they've been accused of, was I there?
We're bringing you the biggest, upcoming, and sizzling artists in East Africa coming through.
So then I got a call from Shafiweru. And he asked me, wewe, unataka kufanya radio ama nini?
Nikiwa solo artist, nilikuwa careful.
The biggest concerts and events going down in East Africa. As well as articulating youth issues that matter.
There's a lot of stress and strain that is associated with early parenthood.
This is the full packed entertainment show that you cannot afford to miss every Monday from 8 p.m. This is The Scrunch Show, and see you there.
Kenya kuna aina tofauti za hali ya anga ambazo huboresha au kuwa changamoto kwa wakazi wa eneo. Kaunti ya Makueni imeibuka kuwa bora katika masuala ya kilimo licha ya hali ya kiangazi.
Maembe huwa tunazalisha nyingi, lakini mtambo kuna ile capacity ambapo hawezi pitisha na hatuwezi chukua maembe yote. In fact tunakuta tunachukua 5-6%.
Kaunti hii imejikakamua kwa udi na uvumba kutegua kitendawili. Ukambani kuna ukame.
Tambo maji ilikuwa ngumu kupata kiasi, kwa sababu kama ni pale kwa mto inapita tu inaenda. Lakini sasa hii kama imesimamishwa itakuwa rahisi kwetu.
Basi kikosi cha Boresha Kilimo kilitangamana na wakulima mbalimbali kuandaa Makueni County Edition.
Na wahimiza wana Makueni na Wakenya wote kwa jumla kuitazama kipindi cha Boresha Kilimo kila Jumamosi kuanzia saa 6:30.
What is this magic? I need that magic.
Somebody call 911. Anything for your girl, give me more.
Nasema sugri bagri, den.
Ama kweli muomba chumvi huombea chunguche, nao wasemao husema nituze na unitunze ningali hai. Ulianza kama uvumi ukawa minong'ono ikawa gumzo, na sasa sio uvumi tena, ni udhamini. Mawimbi ya lugha na Spotlight, tunakoroma bila koma katika ushirikiano kama Kiko na Digali, kukutuza na kukutunza.
Naam, nalo shirika la uchapishaji almaarufu Spotlight lina tuzo tele kwako wewe mtazamaji wa kipindi cha Mawimbi ya Lugha. Tazama, shiriki, na ukishinda tutakutumia tuzo uliko.
Kila Jumapili saa 2 usiku, wanajopo Faridi na Fasaha watadadavua na kujibu maswali.
Wasomi ni nyinyi, wataalamu ni nyinyi, sisi tunawaelekeza.
Kumbuka, safari ni hatua, tena kikoa, nalo jungu kuu halikosi ukoko.
Karibu kwenye mitindo ya kipwani. unavyoona basi niko kipwani pwani tu.
Unapopika inatakana uko half cooked.
Tui ni nazi imekunwa, inawekwa kwa hii samaki juu. Wewe mwenyewe ukiangalia samaki, mtazamaji, utaona vile inapendeza.
Niko Kilifi, niko katika kaunti ya Kilifi, Magavazi ya Gede.
Samaki mwenyewe ndio huyo kidogo. Samaki kidogo iko na maajabu kwa sababu ni tumbo yake iko juu ya kichwa.
Karibu sana kwenye mitindo ya kipwani hapa KUTV, ukiwa nami nahodha mwendesha chombo, si mwingine bali ni bibie ua linalonukia na kuvutia, waridi tamu.
Stream live mitindo ya kipwani on our KUTV Facebook page every Saturday 4 p.m.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Stacy Atieno. This is on Fleek. Make sure to keep the conversation going on our social media pages. That is Facebook at KUTV Kenya, Instagram at KUTV Kenya. We are also live on our YouTube page. That is on Fleek TV show. You can also WhatsApp us on our number. That is 0739 110 With me here, I have a skincare trainer. And we are going to be talking more in depth about skincare. And as you all know, we are partnering up with Linton's Academy. So yes, she is from Linton's Academy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah. Would you kindly introduce yourself and just tell us your name?
My name is Alice Wangari. I'm a skincare trainer at Linton's Academy.
Okay. So why skincare? Why did you learn skincare at Linton's Academy?
I learned, yes, I'm an alumni of Linton's Academy personally, but I also loved skincare since I was a little girl. Let's say from 12 years, I loved everything to do with skincare. So I do it out of passion so much.
So it's out of passion?
Yes.
Can you kindly tell us your normal skincare routine when you are a girl?
No, so many cleansers, there were soaps, but there's one thing I always used to do, because we used to rear chicken, so I would always take that white in the egg and put it as a mask. So I learned some of the things from there. We didn't have internet then, nor we didn't have even a TV.
So who told you about skincare first? Because it had to come from somewhere, or you just found yourself?
I just found it. I'm those people who love hair and skin. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So what's your skincare routine now, now when you're older?
I must cleanse, tone, moisturize, use a sunscreen, and do a few other things. Yes, that we will divulge into as we go on.
On a daily basis?
Yes, morning and evening.
Okay, let's talk skin. How many types of skin do we have?
I would start by saying, what is skin? I think I would start there. And being a trainer, I think you become a teacher every time.
I am ready for the lesson.
So generally we say that skin is the biggest organ that we have. So if you can remember a little of your biology, everything comes from a cell. So all life derives from a cell. So a cell makes a tissue. Tissues make organs. So skin largely is the largest organ in the body. In an average person, it would weigh 4 kg if we were to remove it, like skin ourselves like goats or cows. So that is skin. And I'm those people who love how a person looks without makeup. One thing that makes a woman or a girl have a very high self-esteem is how they look.
That's right.
So sometimes you'll meet with people who have a very low self-esteem, but when you find this person with a good skin, their self-esteem is very high. So I'm a mother of girls, so I think, and I have sisters. So I think I feel passionate to help my sisters, my children, my friends who are girls. to make their skins better. Yes.
That's nice. Okay, so we have different types of skins, like you said. And the last time we were here, we had Vera, who
Yes.
told us about, we have environmental, we have problematic, like there are different types of skins. So my question to you was, what are those different types of skins, and what would you advise people to
I think being
better
a
their skin?
trainer, I'll go to the normal way of classifying skin. So it's okay to go to the pigmented, interactive kind of, but I would say that there's a reason why we classify skin. One, so that you be able to know which products to use, how to take care of your skin, and every skin classification has its own characteristics. So for one, I'll say that we have a normal skin. We also have an oily skin. We have a combination. We have dry, and we have a sensitive skin. So I'll go that way, other than, that time she was doing with a certain product, that every brand has a way of classifying skin. So I want to go to the old school for today, and we talk about the 5 different skins, because I think that way I'll be able to talk to that young girl, that young student who is here and out there. So I said we have normal, dry, we have combination, we have oily, and sensitive.
Sensitive,
Yes.
Okay, so how often should I do my skincare routine? Like now, it depends with your skin, right? So let's start with the normal skin. How often should I do my skincare?
Every type of skin, regardless of the type, whether it is oily, normal, it should be at least 2 times a day, morning and evening.
And it should include cleansing, toning, moisturizing. Oh, that's
and
nice.
then sunscreen during the day. The other things that you can do, depending if you have like pigmentation, if you have acne, which is an oily skin, then you can include something we call exfoliation. In Kenyan language, we'll call it scrubbing. But where I train and what I've learned up to this place, I wouldn't encourage people to scrub. I would say exfoliation is the way to go. Yes.
Why exfoliating?
Because in scrubbing, we use things that have granules. And you see, we are not all of us trained how to use these granular scrubs. So one time it would be like, if I have acne, let's assume I have even combination skin or an oily skin, then I have acne over on the face, maybe on the T-zone. So the normal thing to do is to scrub that place more than the other places. So I would go back and say that the reason we take care of skin is because we need to protect something that is called the hydrolipid barrier. Like the skin is divided into 3, but then on the epidermis there's a thin film. Like when you wake up, you look like you're a bit oily, that film. So everything we do in skincare is to protect that barrier so that it is not damaged. So the reason we will use several products and good products that are very close to the pH of the skin is to maintain that. So the moment you're scrubbing using the granular, you're tampering with that film. And that mostly helps us with immunity.
Yes. So it makes your skin more prone to damage.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how often should I update my regimen? Because like you told us, you were 12 and then you grew up and now you changed your regimen. So how often should I?
You see, when I was growing up, as I said, Stacy, there were no many skincare products. The things that were there were whiteners. Like Ambi, Cleartone, that are whiteners, and people used to look good. But those people, I'm not very keen on changing my regimen. So I used to use Vaseline as I grew up. There was also a baby oil that I can't remember that I used to eat. Then
you eat baby oil?
It had a very nice tasty thing, But sometimes you're tempted to taste something. So even today, I don't change my regimen as often as maybe some people would. Having trained and learned about skin, it takes for the skin to shed 28 to 30 days. So we don't have a thermometer, Stacy, to know was it day one when you're trained, when you're starting a new product. So what you do is at least stay with that product, be patient enough, like 3 months. Then you'll be able to know, is it working or not? But you know, most of us young girls, personally included, we like something that happens. So in skincare, they have this adage that says there's no miracle. There's no magic in skincare. So you don't use a product today and tomorrow it's working. It takes time and patience. Yeah.
Okay, so what excites you most about skincare? Because I know there's this one thing you know I really have to do for myself. I can't lack doing.
I wouldn't say where I've reached is not so much what I do, because I don't have blemishes. I have like what we call a normal skin.
Yes, you
in
do.
the normal language.
Yeah.
But what I love is when I meet a student or a client out there and I see their skin becoming better. That is the most exciting time. I love also doing facials a lot. And what changes me and makes me a better person is when I work on your skin today, and in 3 weeks or even after a week, I see that difference. That makes me going, and it makes me feel very elated.
Okay, so the most common skin type problems that we have is acne.
Yes.
Right. How would you advise one to take care of their acne?
I would say that right now where we are, even at Linton's, because I'll have to talk about where I come from, that we have products that work, whether we are teenagers, whether we are young, we are older people, under 30. Most of the acne that we have is for teenage. It's either genetic or hormonal. So what happens is that if you do the right regime from the word go, use those products that are right, you are able to do what? To become a better skinned person. You will not cease to be oily per se, but your skin will be a bit normal. So what is acne? Acne comes because you're producing a lot of oil from the sebaceous gland. So for an oily person, they have larger pores. So meaning the oil flows out regularly. So this person, if they don't take good care of their skin, it can become clogged, and that clogging causes the blocking and the acne comes in. So we have good products. They don't have to be very expensive. You can even use BioBalance, for example, and we have Acnivit.
And actually, I hear you can get the BioBalance from yogurt.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't say from yogurt. So I'm trying to not let you use natural products. Why? I remember Vera talked about it when you were here last time. We have something that is called buffing. So you're not able to sell, like if you need 2% of a certain acid, let's say salicylic, or you need niacinamide. How are you going to measure that 2%?
Oh yeah, from natural food.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. So that's where you go for products that have been buffed. So what is buffing? It's making that product ready to be used at the right percentage, at the right pH. Remember, the skin pH is between 4.5 to 5.5, which is not natural, or the normal, the neutral part of it. So you need a product that is as close in pH as your skin. Then you won't have any reactions. So when you get a product that is in the right pH, in the right percentage, it's going to work wonders. And I gave an example of Acnivit from BioBalance. BioBalance is a natural product, but it has products that work to the dermis. Because if you're going to work on your epidermis, then you have to work to get a product that is able to work into the dermis, remove whatever dirt is there or whatever is causing that, and then it becomes a better skin. Yeah. And it's affordable even for students. It doesn't have to do, BioBalance doesn't do a lot of toning. So they have a moisturizer, a cleanser, moisturizer, and sun protection. And it's affordable. Yeah.
Let's talk white face lightening. No, lightening. Oh my God, it's lightening. Why?
Yes,
Why would I say that? But yeah, face lighting. Lightening. Yes.
It's okay.
And pigmentation. Would you advise someone to do that? And does it damage your skin really?
Well, it depends with what you're using. There are several things that you can use to whiten. But let me talk about hydroquinone, because it's one of the products that I used. But it has to be at 2%. That is what is recommended by the World Health Organization and the Societies for Dermatologists. If it is beyond that, it's going to damage your skin. And that's what you get, like we call mukorogo in our own language.
Exactly.
And it has so much which smells. If you get somebody who has used it, it smells, it has a full smell.
Actually, that person also has some type of smell.
And it also thins your skin. But what is recommended will work. And most of the times it's either on the forehead, on the cheeks, or on the nose.
I actually had someone who's, you see the knuckles, they were black. Like
so you can
such
use
a pleasing
it.
sight to see.
So you can use it as a spot treatment. Exactly where do you need that pigmentation done? Exactly where, not on the whole face. So you, like, if I want to lighten maybe my under eyes, my forehead, then you just do it there. Yes.
Let's talk aging. Do you really recommend a mama who's like 70 years to do skincare routines?
Yes, it is important.
Yeah, why?
It is important. Why? Because the environment where we are living in affects our skin. Especially we have what we call photoaging, which comes from the sun. Because of the radiation that comes from the ultraviolet rays, our skin change. Like even these lights affect you. So the first thing they need to do is to get something that is working for them, and also to have sun protection. That is very key.
So it doesn't really matter the age that you're in, you need to start skincare.
Yes, you can.
So earlier today, Pascal Tokodi posted a photo of the kid with some cucumber on the face. So, and he wrote like, "Ameanza mapema." So would you really advise a parent to do skincare on their child such a young age? I know she's like 2 months or so. Yeah, would you really advise?
I wouldn't say so, but there are sunscreens that can be used from a 6 months old baby onwards. So long as it doesn't have parabens. Paraben is a preservative that can have an adverse effect on our skin. You can do that, but purely when you're small, skin nutrition is very key. You take a lot of water, you eat well, which is very good for our skin. As you turn a teenager, that's when we start rioting. You don't want to eat the vegetables your mom cooks, you want fast food. So from teenage, you can use. Yes.
Okay, sure. That has been a short but informative session, and I wish we would have more because I have learned a lot of things. Like biobalance. Let's keep the conversation going on our social media platforms. That is at KUTV Kenya Facebook, Instagram, KUTV Kenya. Also, we are live. Keep commenting, like, sharing. I'll be back with Matrix. Like I said, it's cool. It's awesome. Matrix.
Today we are at Yale Bridges to bring you cybersecurity and immersive technology.
From the interaction with the customer, at the end of the day, we want to assure them of their security, of their infrastructure, of their systems. So when we come in on board, we don't just sell a product, we deliver a service. With virtual reality, we've actually managed now to use the new technology to be able to simulate environments that probably people would have been to be there physically, but now we put these spaces in virtual space and enable our participants to join in.
I need that magic.
Somebody call 911. Anything for your girl, give me more.
And I say my sugary body, den.
Hello everyone, this is the new chapter of Let's Be Fit. I'll be host DiCaplo. I'm here to give you various workouts. I'll be having different trainers. We'll have Zumba classes, we'll have aerobics classes, we'll have box exercise, we'll have kata box, just name them.
Pull up in a beam, too much, too clean, young taller. Aye, don't foster, serious and other. A big time player, trip too big and ganja. I went flexer, yeah. Tina said gym, yeah. Too
The show comes every Thursday from 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. Keep it locked. Make sure we keep fit. And that's it from me to you. Let's be fit.
I went flexer, yeah. Tina said gym, yeah. Too hot like a heater. My neck done froze like winter. I'm pretty on liquor, yeah. Shades on me picture.
Them later on Monday if we can. And the question we have heard from our viewer, the viewer is asking, how should I help myself? I have acne. What should I use and avoid? But now let's just get out of that and let's continue with Matrix. So Matrix, welcome.
Matrix, thank you.
Yeah. So tell me, why Matrix?
As you have said in the first meaning, the cultural, social, economic or political, you need something develops. So I take my art as craft. So either way, I try to involve a lot of things so that I can be able to get the topic, to get what to constantly write and put off in my channel and to the subscribers. Yeah.
So what are your official names?
My name is Steven Alvin. Yeah.
Steven Alvin.
Yeah.
You have two English names.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, are you from Kenya?
Yeah, I'm from Kenya.
Okay, you're from Kenya, so you have a Kenyan name.
Yes.
Okay, let's not get there because it's clear you don't want to tell us about that.
But it's Kanyenge. Yeah.
Kanyenge.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So, what do you do? Why music?
Music is my passion. As in, since I was young, I started listening to music. I was listening to hip hop mostly. I used to listen to genge. So as I grew up, I hadn't noticed my talent before, but when I got Form 3, yeah, that's when I got my talent. I started writing, then I started producing after I got out of high school. Yeah.
So have you studied anything else apart from music?
Yeah.
What?
I'm a novelist. I've tried writing, but I've not published yet a book. Yeah, it's called Something
Now,
Beautiful.
that is where I tend to incline more. Yes, I love music, but if you tell me you're doing novelist, because I love reading. So which type of book have you written?
So I've started with Something Beautiful. It's called, it's like a love story or something. Yeah, so I've written 4 chapters. It's not yet done, but I'm looking forward to post it on Wattpad.
You learned writing.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the course you did?
No, I didn't learn. As in, it's something that comes natural. I just wanna be in another world where there are no rules.
Where you can get to escape.
Yeah. Where I can put different scenarios. Yeah, maybe this is happening, and I just love doing that because it gets me out of this world.
Yeah. So which type of genre do you do in music?
So it's called trap, but it's basically under hip hop. Yeah.
Can you do a freestyle for us for one song, just one?
So smoking in the booth, man, we had it in the mic, had the bitches stuck in shit, man, we had to get it fixed. Boy, you capping, yeah, you tripping, man, you cannot get along. I be dripping, call me dripper, go gang, we dropping bars.
Okay. So, I'm sorry. But we are watershed time. Watershed simply means you can't say some words like the ones you've just said. And I tend to think I'll ask you one question and you have to answer me. We have an option in this world to make an impact, and we don't have really to do all the casting and all that stuff. But why would you choose to hype yourself in such a manner?
So first, I'm a free will guy. I love being in my own space. So I'm thinking these are just words, and they should be having a lot of meaning to cursing. Yes, I can say my nigga as my friend, you see. So as in, it's like changing the positive.
So is it a hobby or a talent?
It's a talent because basically I started a while ago and I write my own songs. Yeah.
So how do you write? Do you have a time where you sit and write, or it just comes naturally?
So mainly when I focus. Of course, when I focus, I can get to write. But when I was in school, I had the urge to write. As in, when I first noticed I can write, I used to write every time. Even during my KCSE, as I was learning, I could write my song.
Okay, tell me one thing. How do you see the music industry in Kenya?
The music industry in Kenya is not fulfilling, sorry to say, but the artists that are upcoming, we're coming with a new wave, we're coming strong. Yeah, and that's what I like about Kenya, because it's diverse. You know, as we're developing, that's how the music is still developing. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to tell, from your point of view, who is that which is the collab that you'd want with an artist who has made it?
Right now it's Brooklyn Boys, you know, B-Boys in the building. I rock with those guys. Their songs are so dope, and I've met Big Yasa, and maybe we can collaborate on something.
When's the first time you released a song?
My first time was in 2019 after I done my KCSE. I went to the studio. It's called Sides. But I scrapped it off my channel. I had a friend who sent me a bit because I've started, I just wanted it to start on a good level. I had not yet arranged my stuff because I dropped an album which I did with phone recording. So it was way before, so I just scrapped it, so just as a new start.
Okay, so can you give us some few lyrics? I hope they are clean. I hope they're clean. So it's not that I'm against it, but
I know
you
many
have to
people
understand we have the laws and the rules we have to follow. So can you give us a few, just give us a freestyle now, a clean freestyle now?
I got questions. Can I find me a girl who gon' give me attention? When I pull it to the club, you know I be lit. When you tell me anything, you know I believe. Keep an eye on the ups, you know they with it. With my downfall, baby, I know you be willing. Willing to go buy, meant to go hard with the shit. When you see me stacking paper, you know I feel ease. I had to pull it to the stool, put the lines in the beat, put the flow with the ease. Got your nigga on the stop sign.
With the flow.
Nigga say cheese.
What made you become a musician?
I love music, and I think it's a place where you have the free will to do anything you want. You have free will to communicate to people, to touch lives. And basically, that's what I live for.
Okay, I know there's that type of music. There's that one music when you listen to, you get to just crank it up and you all vibe and all hyped up. So what is that song?
So you can say it's Bad and Bougie. Yeah, for the Migos.
For Migos?
Yeah.
Oh.
I rock with
that
trap.
I can relate.
Yeah, you know, Bad and Bougie.
So, at this point, I think I should just ask you other questions apart from music, because I know you'd also want to get away from the hot seat. Hot seat sana.
It's cool because it's something I do, so basically I have all the answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, fire or water?
Fire.
Why fire?
Because you know how it comes, and
what if I asked you and told you that fire would mean it burns, and it just means you're someone who burns? You know, Carl.
As in, and it can be someone who is on Fleek.
Oh.
Yeah, on Fleek.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think you guys should keep on commenting. And I'm having a comment here from a fellow friend of mine, and he's saying, I am loving the look. And
Thank you.
What's your style? Tell us your style.
My style. Basically, I like the t-shirt, the shirts, as in I rock shirts mostly. Even in my songs, you can see I rock shirts. I like them tracks, and also good shoes. You know, Nike, Jordan. Yeah, we stepping.
How long are your dreads?
These are 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, I'm going 2 years right now.
Oh, that's nice. And they're quite long.
And thank you.
Yeah. So I think you're going to be performing a song here for us. Yeah, but just before we get to the song, I'd want to know what is the one thing you'd want to change in the industry?
In the industry, I would like to change how a person, or as an industry, as a collective, they say that one person can make it independently. A person can make it independently. You know, that is false. A lot of people think that making it out, you have to go to a label so that they can help you. But I think basically if you try and work out, you can do it independently. And that is the most amazing thing. Yeah.
That's nice. So you're going to be performing a song called Trap. I don't know if it's trap the genre or trap the song.
It's trap, basically what trap is, what trap is to me. Yeah, so I call it trap.
So before you perform it, can you kindly tell us what were your thoughts before you wrote the song?
Yeah, before I wrote the song, a lot of people listen to other genres. Yeah, you have people listening to gengeton. Yeah, and basically people don't like trap, or a lot of people like trap, but they're undercover, you know. They think it's being too western or something, but basically trap is something you can go to. It's like a therapy, where you take your energy off, you know, to the music. Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, I'm like, do you have someone in your life?
Nah.
And you know someone mwenye amepiniwa?
Right now, no.
Why not?
Because I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. As you know, I'm a musician. I'm a student still. Yeah, I'm a take-what. So I don't really have the time. Yeah, but if you wanna be friends, thank you.
That's nice. Okay, it's okay. Thank you. I'll go for the friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be performing the song Trap for us while seated. Okay, so go ahead at it.
Won't pull up, it gon' trap. Yeah, put my song up, I be going with the pace. Yeah, my nigga no fuzz in the streets. How you ride? I'ma put my girl first. Pull up to the crib, bitch, she going so fast. Looking to these niggas and they going so fast. I be telling them to slow down for. Yeah.
Hey, trap.
Hey, won't pull up, it gon' trap. Yeah, put my song up, I be going with the pace. Yeah, my nigga no fuzz in the streets. How you ride? I'ma put my girl first. Pull it to the crib, but she going head first. Looking to these niggas and they're going so fast. I be telling my nigga to slow down. Where we going if you leave? When you come in if you leave? Yeah, growing kids, I be feeling on the beat. Flowing with the ease, I can call me Mr. Easy. Vibe feeling easy, rhyme with the glizzy. You ain't talking shit, yeah nigga, it's a rap. Every day I try trap, put his songs on the map. Nigga, you ain't tough, you be talking on the phone. I be on the trap till the bitch leave me alone. So I gotta say what I gotta say, no. You be doing shit, but this ain't what you want. You don't know how I feel. Pull it doing trap and these niggas be like, why? Tell her leave me alone and she on me like, why? You be on the phone, I be trapping on the clock. Looking for the dough, I don't wanna see me flop. Keep checking on my page, cause I'm gonna steady drop. New resolutions, that they say I'm gonna trap. Cause lately I be feeling like this life is made a trip trap. Boom, pull up, it gon' trap. They put my song up, I be going with the pace. And my nigga know first. In the streets, how you ride, I'ma put my gun first. Pull it to the crib, but she going half first. Looking to these niggas and they going so fast. I be telling my nigga to slow down, focus. So you going if you leave, when you come in if you leave. Yeah, grown wing kids, I be feeling on the beat. One pull up, it gon' trap. Hey, 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 I be aiming on the strap. Hey, I ain't never going back. Hey, I ain't never tryna cap. Hey, one pull up, it gon' trap. They put my song up, I be going with the pace. And my nigga know fast. In the streets, how you ride, I'ma put my girl first. Pull it to the crib, but she going half first. Looking to these niggas and they going so fast. I be telling my nigga to slow down, focus. So you going if you leave, when you coming if you leave. Yeah, you grown wing kids, I be feeling on the beat. Hey, hey. That's what I understand. Yeah. So it's the vibe.
Can you just tell us Okay. So, I think at this point, what are you trying to... There's something you're trying to calf, right? Is it calf or cap? You said calf. The lyrics of that song.
Nah, there's no place I said calf.
I ain't tryna, there's something you said like, I ain't tryna do something bad. Yeah. Okay. So, the song Trap, you told me you sat behind and you wanted to make it originally what you have experienced in trap and why you love trap.
Yeah.
What is the first trap song you had?
My first trap song,
Yes, nakusikia.
I guess it's the Migos. Yeah, they was doing the culture. Basically, before I was listening to hip hop, yeah, Lil Wayne, those things. So when Migos came with the culture, they changed everything. I liked how they changed the sound. Yeah, so I started off there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, your mentors in the industry, Migos? Or...
Yeah, it's Migos for sure. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Any project coming up?
Yeah, I have a new single coming through, coming this Friday. Yeah, but I have already released the lyric video. Yeah, so you can go ahead and check it out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, then I have a second studio album coming through. Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Me, I just have a question for you. You told me that you wouldn't go for someone who is an ad management because this person needs to trust in themselves to build themselves. Why?
Because, you know, the label has a lot of scandals this time. As in, you can see they're saying this is the modern slavery because they basically want you to sign up first, but there's nothing you know about the deal. And maybe the deal is extended and you can't know, you can't opt out because they have all your music. So basically, when you're independent, you get to know where your music is, how you're going to stream your music, who you're going on to this project, who you're going to work with. Yeah.
Today, this discussion, I think I'm going to leave it at this.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, I'm going to leave it at this.
Yeah.
That's your opinion, but I want you to go home and think about this opinion. You're a label. The label has more experience than you. You get to have mentors who you get to see them. Not having a mentor like Migos. Just take my idea. Not having a mentor like Migos and you don't get to see them. You're having someone here, like someone who gets to nurture you, like from deep down. So I'd wish for you to not have such a rigid mind on it and just go with it. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, if it comes through, I'm gonna go with the flow. Yeah.
Please do, because they can get you more.
Yeah.
They can give you more than what you know, because they are more experienced. That's it. Can you tell us your social media platforms where we can get your music, where we can stream them also?
Yeah, so on my YouTube, it's Matrix. On my Instagram, MatrixGram. On Twitter, Matrix_peace. Yeah.
That's nice. I think the message that you should get there out is peace.
Yeah, peace and free will. Free will to do anything you want. This is your world.
Okay,
the world
sure.
is yours.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I have been your host, Stacy Atieno. Keep it locked at KUTV Kenya. That is Facebook, Instagram. Also follow me on my social media pages where I go by the name Chelagat Atieno. Until next time, bye.